Look, we need to talk about something that's been creeping up on us for years, something that's already shaping how we buy tech, how we play games, how we communicate, and even how we think. Closed ecosystems, walled gardens, vendor lock in, however, whatever name you give it, the pattern is the same. And it's starting to look like digital feudalism. Not medieval castle and knights. I'm talking about power structure, dependency, control. Today, we're breaking down why closed ecosystems are becoming the new feudal system of the digital world and why sovereignty matters more than ever. A closed ecosystem is simple. You buy a device, but the company owns the rules. You can only install apps from their store. You can only buy content from their marketplace. You can only repair the device through their authorized channels. You can only use accessories they approve of. You can only access future features if you stay inside the subscription model. This is not just Apple, it's Sony, Microsoft, Google, Meta, Amazon, Nintendo. Everyone is building their own castle. And once you are inside the walls, and the walls go up. This is the modern version of digital sovereignty, or lack thereof. In the medieval feudalism, you don't own the land, you live on it, you work it, but the Lord controlled it. Today, you don't own the game, you don't own your apps, you don't own the movies, you don't own the cloud data, you don't even fully own your own device. You're renting access, you're licensing content, you're subscribing to functionality. The lords of the platforms, owners, the land is the digital ecosystem, and the peasants are, well, us. This isn't a metaphor, it's a business model. Control and distribution. If a company controls the store, they control the ecosystem. They decide what gets visible and what gets removed and what gets monetized. This is why delisting games vanish. This is why apps disappear overnight. This is why creators get demonetized without explanation. Physical media gave you leverage. Digital license gives you nothing. You can't resell it, you can't lend it, you can't archive it, and you can't preserve it. This is why game preservation is collapsing. Control of identity, your account is your passport. Lose it and you lose everything. One ban, one mistake, one automated moderation error, your digital life is gone. That's a feudal power. Closed ecosystems are predictable. They guarantee revenue, they prevent competition, they lock users in for life. When you buy into one ecosystem, you buy into their hardware, you buy into their software, you buy into their services, you buy into their accessories, their subscriptions, you buy their upgrades. You become a tenant of their digital land. This is why companies are pushing harder than ever every year. Apple is blocking sideloading. Sony is killing disk drives. Microsoft is pushing cloud only features. Meta blocking VR behind accounts. Google is killing productions and ecosystems at will. The incentives are strong. This isn't just a tech nerd issue. This affects everyone. Prices go up, no competition means no pressure. for lower prices. Repairs become impossible. Right to repair dies inside the closed ecosystem. Creativity filter. Platforms decide what content is allowed. Innovation slows down. Closed systems reward control, not creativity. Digital rights, they shrink. You own less every year. This is why people are starting to feel trapped, even if they can't articulate why. Digital sovereignty is not about being anti tech, it's about agency. It's about choosing your ecosystem, owning your data, controlling your device, preserving your content, avoiding dependency, maintaining freedom of movement. This is why open systems matter. Linux, open source software, physical media, cross platform standards, decentralized services, interoperability. These are the free cities. These are digital feudal maps. Here's the practical part, the stuff that viewers can actually act on. Use platforms that allow sideloading. Buy physical media that, when possible, support open source projects. Open single vendor lock in. Avoid single vendor lock in. Back up your data outside the cloud silo. Use cross platform tools. Learn basic digital self reliance. You don't have to be a hardcore Linux user. You just need to stop giving companies total control over your digital life. Closed ecosystems are not going away, they're becoming the default. But feudalism only works when people accept it. The more we understand the power structure behind our devices, the more we can push back. Push back, not with anger, but with choice. Digital sovereignty isn't a trend, digital sovereignty isn't a trend, it's survival. And if we don't fight for it now, we'll wake up one day realizing we traded freedom for convenience, and convenience always comes with a landlord. If you want more breakdown like this, more real talk about sovereignty, tech control, and the future of digital freedom, hit subscribe. Drop your thoughts below. This conversation matters, and it's only just the beginning. Have a good day.